Alright, we're going to be deep diving into this entire case tonight. I cannot wait. I have so much for us to kind of go through, and at the same time, we've got time to kind of look up what you guys want to look up when it comes to this case. I've got a few things that I have worked on, but this is not a fully structured stream, so if you have things you want me to check up on this case, let me know while we're going through this. But until then, once again, this week's song is brought to you by Doza, and I love it. Let's go.
Hands on your throat like the screen speaks. Forsaken laughing, there she go. You freeze up quick when the shadows grow. Those are in chat, now we haunt your name. You fed in poison, then you skip the blame. Biggest fan gone, now the glowing cold. And your whole little story got told. Every Sunday line like locking. Then you hear one sound and your nerves give in. Toxic and discord, got you shook again. One ping from him and you start to bend. Billy talks all, breathe, stay calm. But you still panic at the slightest alarm. Boom, just got you click play tonight. Cause now he can sit back and sleep that night. Siren sees it clear. She already knows every hidden fear, every place you go. Luna, run, run, run. Luna, run, run, run. Dozer in the chat, and he knows what you done. Luna, run, run, run. Luna, run, run, run. Forsaken in your ear, and you still ain't one. But your voice shakes, then you sprint off when the floor breaks. Stumble through halls with your little fake grin, but the fear on your face keeps slipping in. Forsaken clowning, making it worse. Every bad step feels like a curse. Ever says focus, keep your head right. You fold to a flicker and you lose the fight. Toxic got you jumping at calls. Millie got patience, still you hit the walls. Boom in the back like go on, do it. Happy you play, so he ain't in it. And Siren laughs that she knows the end. Sees the last turn before it bends. Says your name like a final sign. Only you were dumb from the first damn line. Sees it clear. She already knows every hidden fear, every place you go. Luna, run, run, run. Luna, run, run, run. Those are in the chat, and he knows what you've done. Luna, run, run, run. Luna, run, run, run. Forsaken in your ear, and you still ain't one. Cello crying low, violin cuts high. You try to outrun it, but fear don't lie. Those are in the chat, cold as the night. Ghost typing slow, you can't make it right. Those are in the chat, and he knows what you've done. Luna, run, run, run. Luna, run, run, run. Siren saw the end, now the end comes on.
That is such an epic song. I fucking love it. It's so cool to have that song. It's like, it's so epic. Anyway, hey guys, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here for part 2 of what is going to be I'm pretty sure, a very weird deep dive. We're gonna ADHD this my way, kind of. So I've done like minimal research of like what I want to bring up. I have no clue how we're gonna put those together. But I'm gonna let my ADHD take control, and we're just gonna squirrel at every fucking point possible and see what happens. It's gonna be quite fun. For now, though, hi, welcome. Happy to have you guys here. If you were here for yesterday's live, I covered the entire Mackenzie Shirillla case of like the accident. I went over the footage and everything. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna deep dive a little bit more into it. What I do have pulled up is like the phone calls. Not all of them, but some of them. I was looking for one particular phone call, but I'm struggling to find it. I've taken my calming meds. Welcome, my cupcakes. Yeah, good, because we're gonna need them today. We're gonna need them today. Okay. Oh, you guys might hear those noises. Let me just turn on streamer mode. My bad. Don't know if that'll actually come through because my Discord's not on the screen, but it will be on the other screen. So let me just turn that on very quickly. But yes, so we're gonna go through a lot of the stuff that kind of needs to be done. Where is it? Cool. That should silence this. All right. I also have my setup a little bit different today. So instead, I have you guys in front of me chat so that I can pay attention to what's going on, and I have the case stuff next to me. So when I'm looking over to this side, it'll be watching what we have set up. I've pulled a few things up for us to go through. So the first kind of things that we're going to get into. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. You guys will see I have just over slightly. I have just typed her name in. Okay. And there's a few videos that we can go through, kind of look at. I mainly want to look at the shorts where she's got the jailhouse calls, because to me, the biggest deep dive that we should be looking into right now is probably the jailhouse calls. There's a lot that goes on in those calls that is very fucking telling about everything. Before I get into all of that, though, I would like to just spend 2 minutes letting you guys know that the victims of the case, Dominique and Davion, when they passed away after the funeral, the parents kind of set up a few things. So Davion does have a, I have it here, just so that I don't get it, completely fucking wrong. Davion later created a memorial scholarship to provide educational support to aspiring barbers. Okay, so the reason why he's got this, why the family has got this, is because he, at one stage before obviously passing, he was heavy into football, and something happened. There was an accident. He wasn't able to continue, and then he threw his passion into being a barber. And from there, basically wanted to go on to do that and couldn't, so the parents created that. So I think that's really cool that there's at least a legacy for him. I think that's very sweet. And I really hope things are a bit better for the family after everything. I know that absolutely nothing will be able to bring their loved ones back, but to hold the memory of them is quite sweet. So I wanted to spend a few moments kind of just honoring them and the legacy that they've left over after that. And now we're going to criticize the fuck out of this bitch. Let's move on. Cool. Let's get into this absolute horrid waste of space of a person. So, I've got a couple of things in here that we can look through. But what I have pulled up, most importantly, right, is Crime Talk, which is one of my favorite shows to kind of go through. You'll see I have hardly looked at any of these because I want us to blind react to them. Crime Talk has a lot of the jail calls over here. You'll see that they are slightly longer, so I'm not going to play all of them, and we're not going to play every single minute of every single one of them. However, if you would like to watch the full video of everything that we go over tonight, please go ahead and give them a view. If you want to listen to it without my pausing and commentary between it, also 100% go over to him and give him a view. He's loads of fun to listen to. He's really good. He's really, really good. Proper criminal lawyer, deals with stuff, still on the board, still practices everything. And it's great. He describes everything, how he would have defended it if it was his case sometimes. It's really, really good. So yeah, he's got all of this. Loads of fun. Sorry, I'm not criminal lawyer, Crime Talk. He's also fun. He's loads of fun. So the first one that I want to look at, out of all of these, okay, is, let's see, we don't know about the tornado warning. I think, let's see, oh, she wants her tablet, let's see, which one should we go for, guys? Let's see, I don't know, fuck it, my brain is still pulling me to this one because I listened to the first little bit of this one and it was intense because her mother once again is on her side. It irritates me. Did you see her with Dom's dad at the grave? It was on the Netflix special. I watched the Netflix special, but I don't remember that exact scene. But I did watch it while I was writing shit down, so it could have happened while I was writing. I will go back and rewatch it. Like, I wanted to do that today, but shit happened. And by that I mean I slept like shit last night, so I took a nap this morning. I needed to. All right, let's listen to this. Let's see what the mother says. It's 13 minutes. We're not going to go through the full thing. Let's just
You may start the conversation now.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Who's Steven Campo?
Why?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know that name.
Oh my gosh. Hi, how are you? I just came across your story online. I'm just wanted to reach out and see how you're doing. I'm Steve. I'm 43 from Long Island, New York.
Holy crap.
I've been on the long side of the law with drinking and driving twice, so I know how being locked up can get. If you ever want to talk or need a friend, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Is that a 47-year-old guy who had been, like, locked up once before getting hold of a 19-year-old inmate? Okay. Hey, Mom, look at this. Awkward.
Hello. I'm say hey.
Hey, can you ask somebody what the number for the warden is? So messages are working.
Oh yeah, I have all my message inbox.
So tell me who messaged you?
Hold on, I'm messaging Steven Campo back.
Okay. I'm gonna write his name down.
That's fucking weird.
Kenzie. It's on the Today Show.
What?
Girl, I'm telling you, they're about to get ready for the biggest plot twist of the century, right?
What the fuck? Hey Terry, welcome. Momo. Yeah, the dad asks if he has anything to tell Kenzie. And it allegedly spells out L-O, so naturally they said love. I'm like, bullshit! Bullshit! Not love! Not love! Not love! Probably look out! Probably look out! Okay? It was a fucking acronym. Look out! And Terry, she's a wild girl, shake my head. You have to hear her jail calls. She's never getting out. She's not learning nothing from it. And her parents are the worst and not making a bit of... Yes, it's intense. It's intense. That's like, we're going over the jail calls today. We're going over that as many as we can, as much as I can, without, like, you know, fully stealing content, because I want you guys to go and support where this content is coming from. But it is... This chick is deranged, okay? Absolutely deranged.
What did they say about me?
No, it's not on the TV. It's just online, and they're just reposting the story, but that's okay. That's okay, right? That's all right. Plot twist. Right? That's okay. Write your book. Start writing your book. You hear what I'm saying?
I need my baby book to write my book, though.
I know. Well, maybe I can
I'll start it, though.
You start writing your book.
Okay, like, don't get me wrong. I think it's interesting, to write the book. Now, like, am I hearing it correctly? Mackenzie wants to write the book. Not the mom. Mackenzie wants to write the book. If I'm hearing this correctly. Okay. If I'm correct, there's a law in America that doesn't allow the murderers to profit off of their crime. So if she does write a book, she's not gonna profit off of that. Like, the money from anything that comes out of this crime is gonna go to the victims. So like writing a book is not gonna help you in any sense. It's gonna help the victims, so go ahead, write your book. It's gonna be filled with lies and people will buy it just so that they can support the victims and the money goes there, but like, it's not gonna help you. I thought it was effed up that Dom's parents didn't know anything until the days of the trial, and they sat with her family believing it was an accident. Dad was dead. Oh my gosh. I hope they refuse any royalties. I absolutely hope they refuse any and all royalties. Literally, they're talking as if like nothing happened. Oh, write your book. You've got this. You know, you only murdered 2 people. Go ahead, write your book. Get your fame, girl. Become the next Gypsy Rose. We will cover Gypsy Rose eventually as well. We will. When the bitch fucking calms down on the internet, we will cover Gypsy Rose.
So, okay, I'm going to write these names down from these randos. That's so nice, though, that they're doing that.
I'm so sad
they've
Diamond left, because that's like, man, I would be telling her about this man.
Steven, Camp C.
AMPO.
Okay. That was nice. Good. I was going to call the warden today and ask her about,
Oh my god, I got no sleep last night. Tell me why, like, she was just fake throwing up all night. Like, it was so irritating. Like,
what?
Yeah, it's like making herself throw up all night. And I just had to listen to it all night. Yeah, it's like, it was disgusting.
Ew. Ugh. That noise just makes me want to
Yes,
throw
I just
up.
had to, like, hear it all night.
What the hell? Why was she doing
Did she move off the pod? Why is she locked up? What the fuck?
What?
Well, one of the girls that I talked to in here is on lockup.
Uh-oh. Why? What happened?
What happened? Okay, like, the mom is so interested in the tea. She's, like, interested in the tea. I'm also interested in the tea. Why is she in lockup? Why aren't you in lockup? Get to something.
So, yeah, I have heavily video calls today. I have 4.
Yay! Oh, I hope they work.
I said, hey, it's so nice to be.
Can I just, this is like slight foreshadowing, right? Slight foreshadowing. She has like 4 video calls that day, and she recently got into shit, and I say recently, like 2 weeks ago, got into shit because it was found out that on one of her video calls, and I say like her video call with one person over many video calls, it came out that she was nude in some of them, and they were kind of having adult conversations during these video calls. Missing your boyfriend a lot there, ma'am. A fuck ton, right?
For you to reach out, I need all the support I get.
She wants the fame and attention. Yeah, unfortunately people are giving it to her, but like, I'm just so fascinated by this case. She's out here acting like she's at some camp. She is. She's acting like she's at summer camp. She thinks, oh, okay, like after 7 years I should get out because of good behavior. Bitch, what good behavior? Like, what good behavior? We will eventually, like, I know that there's several write-ups that she's had since she's been in prison, or been in jail. So I'll find the video and we'll eventually go through that, because it's like, what the fuck? You know, she has, mom has the warden on speed dial. Oh yeah. It's like, immediately, warden, my daughter, she needs something, right? Fuck off, bitch. I watched all the calls, and I don't want to spoil your story, but when she told her mom, I don't want to read the same book over and over, her mom replied, do they have any welcome to me? Oh my god. Packaging like this. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. She is, oh.
I'm hoping the truth comes out eventually.
Mm-hmm. Just say, yeah.
She's hoping the truth comes out eventually. Bitch, the truth is out. The truth is out. Okay? Like, the truth is out. You cannot fuck with the science of this.
Yeah.
EV, how do you spell eventually? EVEN.
How do you spell eventually? Oh my
U.
god.
Oh, I gotta type it. Tually.
Is that her hopefully eventually thinking she's gonna get out?
Oh my god, I'm so glad your message is working.
I need all the support again. I'm hoping the truth comes out eventually.
And then talk about his thing too. Like, what happened? Do you want to share your story?
Time in jail. So it's scary.
Wait, I didn't hear your last sentence.
I said, this is my first time in jail, so it's scary. LOL.
Yeah.
She's literally. Oh my god, I can't fucking deal with this. I can't. Let's try and speed this up. I gotta speed this up. It's like, ma'am, you are responding to people while on a jail call. At least we're getting like both sources of information in one call, but still.
How long were you locked up?
You can even say something like, after this, I feel like half the people in jail are innocent. Remember, just don't talk about the case with anybody, right? Because we don't know. He could be a reporter. We don't know.
Oh, I wish he was a reporter. I'll talk to him.
No, you can't talk about the case, though. You just don't know who anybody is. Remember, you cannot talk about the case at all.
I know, especially
right?
with randoms.
Right. Or with anybody, but yeah, especially randoms. We don't know who they are.
I feel like half the people in jail innocent.
Yeah, 100%.
What the
Oh, I got
fuck?
my
It's like
book.
her mom's helping her
Hey!
do this.
Oh, that's a quick turnaround time. Because usually when they drop stuff off at Juvie, you get like 4 days, 5 days later.
And I did hashtag free chance.
There you go.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. And he even sent me. Oh, he did. He sent me a stamp, so he knows.
Yeah. Aw.
I'm dead as.
Just remember, they could be reporters, so
Oh, I got one
nothing about a case.
You, Faith. Hold on. I'm gonna message. What's his name now? This is Kevin. I'm from Madison. Okay, hold on. Late and serious, very hot.
I do love that you can call me all the time, though.
Oh, I know. I love that.
Fuck you, Kevin. I don't know who this Kevin is, but I have a personal Kevin that I want to say fuck you, Kevin. That was on me. Anyway, listen to the mom coaching response. Exactly, the mom is literally coaching her. Don't talk about the case. Don't do this. Don't do that, because she knows her daughter's gonna fuck up and get overwhelmed. It's like, what the fuck? My question is, let's say she were found innocent, right? Would she kill again? Alright. I'm gonna solo this for this. Would she kill again? I think that the relationship between her and Dominique had gotten so severe that, and there's a call between them that he recorded before he passed away, and I'll find that call, and it is a huge warning to those who have experienced domestic violence, because she is emotionally abusive towards him. It is disgusting. And I fully believe that if you are that dangerous at such a young age and you are not controlled at that stage, and nobody is willing to kind of help you improve and get through to the root of what's causing you to be like this, you're just going to get worse. And from what we've learned from her parents just enabling her, I think at one stage, in my personal opinion, that at one point or another, someone's life would have been lost, and she would have done everything she could have to not take responsibility, just as she has done right now. That's what I say. I say it would have happened again, and she would have realized, if I could make it look like an accident, I'm fine. That's what would have happened. That's my personal opinion. That's how I feel. But I'm also a strong believer of people don't fucking change, so, you know.
Me too.
I need to, hold on. Somebody is showering, and it just, like, it makes me nervous. Even when random shower.
Why?
Hold on, I don't know. I need a piece of paper. You was loud last night.
Yeah. I don't care. Is there anything interesting? Let me take. You remember, something about a mugshot. Yeah, let's just move a little bit further and see what fucking said here.
Oh,
Isn't that so? She's so sweet.
sorry. I love Faith.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who the other one is with. How many of these messages are from you, like the video chats?
I think I have two. I do my 2 nighttime ones. Maybe. What do you have? What time are they?
7:30, like your two, and then one at 1 and one at 7.
Same again.
Hold on, I'm tired.
Yeah, no, Momo Cupcakes, I agree. With DV abusers, when it comes to emotional abuse, there's a very quick trigger to go from emotional to physical, And the fact that at 17 she was threatening to key his car because he wouldn't let her in the house. Like, that is, you're 17, bitch, know your fucking place. Like, that is not okay. And I don't even know if she was like 17 when that happened. That could have happened when she was 16. It happened during their relationship before the accident. And she only turned 18 a few days after the accident. So, I mean, if it happened in that last year before the accident, it's... I'm gonna be honest. I was on her side and thought she was innocent when I watched the Netflix documentary. But when I heard these calls and her personality, did it for sure. Yes. That's the thing. Like, yesterday's video, we went over the different sides of the arguments in the court case. And I pulled up the judge's official reasoning for her verdict. And with that, she put in what the experts had said about what came out from the car's black box. And basically what happened was like absolutely zero, braking, the full depression on the accelerator, the gear shifting out of drive to neutral and then back into drive, the small turn, and then immediate sharp turn. Like, went over all of that, and then I pulled up like the defense's side of like her having POTS and like that, and just how like it possibly wouldn't work because if you have lost all control, you're not going to be able to keep your foot flat on the accelerator. Your foot's probably going to go to the side because when you're driving, you're using your fucking muscle to put... I drive. I know how this works. So like I get like that's the thing. Like she didn't really put it into proper perspective of like how it would come out when it came, and then the fact that in the one phone call, not even in the phone call, was it in the phone call? I'll find it. But there's a part where she says to her mom when she's in gibberish, she says to her mom, can we not just say that I had a seizure or a stroke or something? And that's kind of like she's trying to build her defense without other people hearing it. It's like, no, but wait. And I can actually do that because on this, which we will go to very soon, is one of the sisters of the victim's channel who spoke to a guy who could basically translate what was being said, and we can kind of go through that as well. Am I going to cover the Camillo Anthony case? Ooh, what's that? What is that? Hold on. Wait, before I pull up the wrong fucking thing. Docket. My docket. Cases to cover. Hold on. The what? I will 100% put that in and find out what it is. Anthony, I will 100% put that in. And look that up and see what I can do. Because so far I have, can remove that one because we're literally covering that. And I can remove that one because a couple of weeks ago I did that one as well. Okay. Cool. I have that there. It is officially in my docs. Thank you. Alright, just give me a rundown of the case, like, so that I can make sure that I'm just covering the right case. Sometimes, every now and then, someone says, like, the Stephen Smith case, and then there's, like, 2 people who have died named Stephen Smith, and you're like, which one? So, like, thank you guys for the invites. I had subscribed and followed all notifications. You guys have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you very much, Terry. I hope you enjoy your day, and good luck with the drive. Drive safe, and thank you for subscribing. See you around soon. I'm live pretty much every day at this time, so you're always welcome to pop in and say hi. All right. That's going to start riots. What's starting riots? It's a very heated debate in the US right now. The closing arguments were yesterday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, guess what I will be doing for the next while? Take a look. There it is. Sorry, Toxic. I did not see that. I'm putting it now. My bad. Thank you. My Discord is there. If anyone would like to join the Discord, please let us know when you do join if your YouTube name is different to your Discord name so that we can make sure we know who to use. Unfortunately, I do come from a community that is a little bit more sus than usual. So we're trying to just make sure that those people don't get in, and we're trying to make sure that the Discord is constantly safe and secure for everyone. Anyway, back to this, shall we? Before I squirrel even more. Camilla at 17 killed another 17-year-old named Austin. Ooh. Okay. I will 100% look into that. I will look into that. It's on my notes. It's on my notes. We will sort that out. Alright. Let's get out of this one and let's see what other ones. I want another one. Hashtag free me. Bitch, free me where?
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Thank you for showing me how to make a dang heart.
What'd you say?
Thanks for showing me how to make a dang heart. Did you see how I was trying to?
Yes, you never knew how to make a heart?
No.
What the fuck?
Because I should say. Would that make you laugh?
Yes, she's yelling and shit.
Oh my gosh, you've got to go to bed. She needs a Valium or something.
Can y'all, like, give her a shot or something? Like, the staff came over to me and the one girl I was talking to, and she was like, was she talking all night? And I'm like, yes, it's all night. And she's like, I was like, what is wrong with her? And she's like, she retarded something.
She's very polite.
She needs the doctor, and she needs some treatment to show, like, some medicine to make her numb. Like, oh my goodness. Yes, she needs tranquilizer, she needs ketamine, she needs all that to go. Like,
I'm guessing just a random person in the jail.
yes, melatonin or something. Can I write a slip for her or something? I'm gonna type for her and be like, man, I need healthy sleeping meds. Like, I need to be seen right now. Oh my gosh.
That's really funny.
Name.
Okay, hold on. I need, what's that Instagram stuff? Because it says something about, oh wait, no, that hashtag free me. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Make this shit go, oh.
That is so good.
It is.
Sorry, what's so good?
Oh my god, Mom, the view out the window I just looked at is so good.
It is?
Okay. You know the comments of like summer camp? There's the summer camp. Like that, the view is so good. There's like mountains and a lake and like 3 guys bathing outside. Yeah, apparently she has supporters. But then again, so did Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. So it fucking worries me. It worries me. When it came to that fucking Deadpool killer guy, which like I'll eventually cover, like he killed his wife and was it his wife or his girlfriend? And his mistress. It was an entire thing. He's like fully tattooed. But because he shares the same name as Deadpool, they just call him the Deadpool killer. So I will eventually cover that. That's an entire case on its own as well. That case is a lot. But fuck it. Where's this hashtag free?
How much is it? I can't wait to talk tonight. Oh, I go in my...
Oh my god. Does she spend every call responding to text messages instead of actually talking to the person she's on call with? Drive me nuts.
Room around 9 or 9:30.
What up?
I'm telling Faith. So I can't wait to talk tonight. I go around 9:30. So I'll see ya.
Between 8 and 9.
I'm gonna bang on my window. I put paper in my window too.
There's some paper in one of the other windows. So can you put a K on there or an M or something? For like
Can you see letters on the paper?
You be able to. You have that pen, right? Just make a big black letter. And tell her there'll be a K on it.
So my pen has like this little like blue chewy thing on it, and I just been chewing on it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ugh. She's got a blue chewy thing on her pen and she's just been chewing on it. Like, don't get me wrong, I have like a chewy thing as well because, you know, I vape and I'm so used to that thing. Like, don't chew on a pen. Don't chew on a pen. I chewed on a pen once and it didn't end well for me because I got ink everywhere. Don't chew on a pen. Okay? Yeah. Not fun. Okay, where is this thing? You don't. Who don't?
I think that they're a scary family, and I just need you to stay put.
That's what I was kind of thinking too. I feel like they like know people in here, and they would like
Right.
get some and like get someone to shake me up or something.
That's how I feel too, because they're the ones with the criminal history, not us. So just stay put right now, please.
I don't know if they know any girls though. It would be boys, but then or.
Motherfucker, Mom, did you just say they're the ones with the criminal history, not us, to your daughter who's currently in jail? Motherfucker, Mother, did you really? Did you really? Oh, Mommy dearest, why? 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 I'm actually fucking shocked. I'm fucking shocked right now. They're called hybristophilia. Ugh. It even sounds weird. I don't kink shame unless it's that kink and foot fetishes and furries, but that's a different story.
Or maybe they know like corrupt stats that would like come with.
Exactly. Whoever, I don't even care. So just like stay, please.
So please, what I want you to do is just fight for me to get my tablet. And then just get me out of here. Is it Saturday? It's only Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But the day's half over.
No, it's not. Do you know how long today's are taking so long?
As soon as you get your whole team like that.
I know. Me like reason today's meeting me or Jesus.
Good. What about like TV?
There's a small ass TV that I can watch, but I can't see it from my room. And then like, and it's not like outside in the pod, but when I'm out here, I want to like talk to you and like.
Right. Yeah.
Can I just say, like, I'm still so shocked that, like, the people in prisons and jails, like, they get tablets. Like, I get it, like, it's like sometimes depending on shit, but, like, it really surprises me. It really does, because that's not how it fucking works in South Africa. No, you're stuck in a room, and you're maybe allowed out 3 times a week. Maybe. Living high on the hog in there because of her mom. Probably. Like, I can tell you now, she's sitting there going, like, I'm pretty. You know, okay, hold on. So, like, a couple of years ago, there was this, like, chick going around who had, like, the prettiest, mugshot. She was, like, really, really pretty, and all these guys were like, I don't care what she did, she's pretty, she's this, blah, 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 blah. She's convinced that that's who she is. She's this, like, pretty girl with the pretty mugshot who's gonna pretty much get away with shit. Like, no, bitch. No. Also, I just want to say, I went to school with a girl who looked like this picture of Mackenzie. Like, I'm not kidding. I went to school with a girl who looked exactly like this. We used to call her Rapunzel because she was, a hopeless romantic who had been locked up in a tower from her parents her entire life. Basically, she never left her house. She was very much a homebody. She didn't know how to interact with people, and she was like 25 and very innocent, and she was Rapunzel. So, like, I see this and I immediately think of Rapunzel. They also get pet cats, but they have to apply. You can get pets in prison. Oh my word. And here I am, with the dream of opening up like a cat cafe one day. All I need to do is take over a prison and I can have my very own cat cafe with like people who are constantly there. Woohoo! Oh, life, honestly. If I'm correct, there's like a prison somewhere in Europe, I can't remember where, but they like have PlayStation in their cells, and I'm like, oh, and they're god, like their guys gonna like walk around freely, and it's just like, I can't remember which one. It's like a really nice prison, and I'm like, that doesn't incentivize people to not do crime. Like, really?
Do you know what they need to do? Make like a protection pod.
Exactly.
Not put up on the psych ward. Like, I don't think that's not okay. You know, I think I'm gonna write agreements for real.
Don't.
It's not gonna be on anybody. It's gonna be on the situation.
I just wouldn't even do that. Just wait. Just hold on a second. You got like literally one more day until the trial, and then who knows what's going to happen after that, right? So just wait. It's not even worth it right now. Okay?
I don't know.
I know. I hear you.
Yeah, this is so.
Where is this like full McKenzie shot?
Cool. Who's all setting up the invitation? Did Miss Kent say she's gonna set it up?
She said she's going to try, but she'll probably cry the whole time.
What'd you say?
She said she's going to try, but she'll probably cry the whole time. I know.
I love her.
And I told her to tell, I told Cynthia to tell Miss Cammy, Miss Cantor, and Dawson too, and Miss Burns.
Oh, Miss Burns. I hate Miss Burns, but I love her at the same time. Like, tell me why I wrote her this like goodbye letter, and she comes to my door and gets to reading it, and it's like, she's like, Miss Burns, I wanted to say this. I'm like, Miss Burns, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, she blew me so bad. I'm like, Miss Burns, you are embarrassing me so bad. Like, you are making it seem just like so like corny. Like, what's wrong with you? And she just got to laughing. I gave her a hug.
She sounds like she's enjoying herself there. She sounds like she's having a good time. She's like enjoying chilling with the wardens and, you know, really, really having a fantastic fucking time there. Irritates me. Fucking irritates me. Let's find something else because I can't find any free fucking shit in there. Alright. Yeah, in America, death row inmates get TV, phones, cat pets, books, gaming consoles. What the fuck? Okay, like hear me out, alright? Hear me out, and I'm gonna say this with like a disclaimer. Okay, I'm saying this with like disclaimer. Okay, violence doesn't solve anything. Hitting someone does not solve anything. Murder definitely does not fucking solve anything. Okay, I know I joke about it a lot, but that's because I have a dark fucking sense of humor, and it's all thanks to my trauma. It's great. So, like, I do not condone violence at fucking all, and I do not condone murdering another person. Okay, however, something really gets to me, and it's been something that's like sat with me for a while. Like, okay, you kill one person, and then you get like the death penalty, right? You get sentenced. But like, if you kill 4 people, and you get like the death sentence for all 4 people, you can't die 4 times. So you can only die once. So technically, the 4 others are like 3 murders. Am I wrong? Like, it just, I don't know. If only we could figure out how reincarnation works, and then as soon as they come back, we're like, haha, got you. You know? If only. Okay, if only. Okay, let's go back to this before I absolutely cancel myself tonight. Okay, it's an iPad play. I don't care about that. Fort Fears. This one's 6 minutes. This one's slightly shorter.
You may start the conversation now.
You may start the conversation.
Anyway, what were you saying about a life coach?
Please. Okay. One of my gods, remind me after this video has been processed. I need to get the you may start the conversation now. I want to clip that. I want that as my donation sound. I want that as my donation sound so badly. I think it's a great idea. You may start the conversation now. I think it'd be a great idea. I'm just baffled. She has no remorse, like 0 cares. If I killed someone, I would have a literal mouth. Yeah, same. I would. Okay. If I ever had to be put in a situation where it was like my life or someone else's life, bitch, I'm sacrificing myself. Like, I'm cool. I'll go. I don't mind. Like, it's cool. Like, I can't do that. If it's like me and I don't know, a certain World War II person and my life, like, bitch, I'm choosing my life. It's cool. You can go. Like, okay. Like, there's certain circumstances. But, like, if I have to, like, get into a car accident and kill someone by accident, like, it would murder the absolute living fuck out of my soul. I would not be able to recover. I would not. It's just, I don't understand how she does not give a fuck, and it's because, and I'm not here to diagnose her, but she's a fucking weirdo narcissist. And I'm using the word narcissist because I can. Thank you, Toxic. Yes, if you're enjoying, please don't forget to tickle the like button. The like button does enjoy tickles and even lights up to let you know that. Don't forget to hit the like button. I also forgot to mention this in yesterday's stream, so if Boom is okay and listening, I would like to move it to possibly this stream. I need to get up to 20 likes at one point or another during the stream, and we might play some Nautica 2 together. I forgot to mention it in yesterday's stream because I was like so interested, but I forgot because I was an idiot. But that is only if Boom's okay with me moving it to the stream. That's up to him if he's around. Anyway, let's listen to this bullshit.
I'm gonna be there, and I want to do like a ton of jobs like with Ken.
Yeah.
She does like hella hustles.
What she does?
Yeah, do you know what car she drives?
No.
A Mercedes coupe, and it's cute as to
Oh my God. I can totally see that. Yeah, she's excited to work with you. And she should be. Because you're awesome.
I'm so happy I'm on general population.
I know, me too. Damn, that was like the longest freaking 7 days ever. It was almost like when you went to there in the first place, when you were just in the medical, but like not, but worse.
Yes.
No, you know what it's like when you guys had to quarantine for COVID?
Yes,
So at least no, it's worse. Right. At least you had your room. Oh, God.
I'm guessing she wasn't liking the fact that she was not in Gen Pop.
We need to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Why?
Angie just went. She's telling me about it.
Which one?
You're discussing going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame while you've just started a minimum 15-year sentence for killing two. Bitch, motherfucker. Please, can someone in prison, I don't know, just like, scare her a little bit. Just scare her a little bit.
What Angie?
Leslie.
I've been there. I was there when it first opened. That's all right. It's kind of cool. Wait, you were but you might have been there when you were real little.
Hold up. I want to take it.
And again, it's like, I get it, it's cool, it's like,
Alright, I was like, hopefully I get moved up in the house. I hate it.
Well, what happened? What's up? What they say?
Oh, I was just talking to my friend.
Okay.
What'd you say? Well, I think.
oh my god, I can't.
She's praying for you and thinking about you today and hoping for the best.
Miss Cynthia?
No, Cammy, and she said stay strong and she thinking about you, praying for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
love
will
her.
get through this. Okay? Just pray.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pray for Mackenzie as well. I will pray that when she is in line for food, she is the last one and there's hardly anything left. I will pray that every time she wants to go and watch TV, some psychopath who refuses to give her the remote chooses the channel she hates. I will pray that every time she wants to go out and enjoy the sun, the clouds fill the sky and it fucking rains. That, I'll pray for her. That's how I'll do it. That's how I'll fucking do it. Alright, I'm gonna move on for this because this is quite a few of the calls and it's been weird. Then we've got, so I was looking at Annie Elise. Probably move this over just a little bit. There you go, Annie Elise. And this is Mackenzie and her dad's creepy texts with jailhouse calls. Now this is quite long. Yeah, this is like a full 2.5 hours. And I was not going to deal with that. So my clever ass went down, got the transcript, and threw it into ChatGPT. I love Chad. Chad's loads of fun. So, the first call that kind of comes up, as far as we can see, is basically a long Facebook post, blah, blah, blah. We're not interested in that one. That's boring. The second one is daily routines. Apparently an apology to the families. Don't even listen to her with that. Really not interested. I doubt it. This one I'm very interested in. This one I am extremely interested in. Let's head over to 3530. Over here, and make our way to that moment when her father calls. And I want you to pay attention to what the dad says, because as you saw from that, the dad starts wishing horrible things on the people that don't support Mackenzie. Yeah. Once again, the apple does not fall far from the fucking tree.
Love you.
This is a prepaid collect call from an incarcerated individual at Cuyahoga County Corrections Center. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Hey, those two, Nina and Bubba, to shout off the rooftops for you.
I know.
Actually, he's coming over. They're coming over. Here,
When?
our house, to talk to me about things.
I know.
Okay.
I didn't say Nina and
Did you
Bubba. I
just
said Rosie.
get me wrong?
Nina and Bubba. I feel like Bubba is
Because he's her. I think that was her. I'm going to ask her that when she comes over.
and your Bubba's more like riding for me because he's like than Rosie. Like it's weird as fuck.
Because he's her. I think that was her. I'm going to.
Okay. You steered me wrong, but in the right direction in a kind of way. Okay. So for some reason, it's giving me the wrong timestamp for this. That's okay. That's why we're doing this deep dive, so we can do this all together. Okay. So, you hear that random fucking language that comes in there that sounds very fucking weird? Anyway. I will get through that because we have that on this one. Okay? The very awkward translation of what the fuck she's saying. But let's see if we can find that call.
Ask her that when she comes over.
Oh,
Okay, that's who I think.
me too. Not fear. I just like I just fuck.
No, that's what I mean. So just pause on that. I know it's hard to not feel that way.
Bad mood. I'm just
I'm
calling
not
to
in
say
a
that I
bad
love you.
mood. What is?
Well,
I'm not in a bad mood.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Like, what the fuck? Like, what does that have to do with you talking to me? That's weird.
No,
as fuck.
I love you. I got in trouble last night or this morning.
Why?
I got in trouble.
By who?
Mommy got mad at me.
For what?
So that must mean in like 2 weeks we're gonna get in a car accident and I'm gonna be charged with murder and felonious assault and stuff, because in Strongsville if you speed it's something bad. Anyways, I love you very much. I'm angry for you, baby. I'm just letting you know I'm angry. Every waking second that I'm thinking is about you. That's all I'm thinking about. I just want to let you know I love you so much, and I cannot believe you are being put through this. This is. I hope karma comes back and bites everybody that's against you in the ass so hard that they all disappear. That's all I said. And if I had a magic wand, I wouldn't go back and help Davey Ann first. I'd make everybody else disappear. I'd click my fingers and everybody would disappear. That's what I would do.
Did you catch that? If I had a magic wand, I'd go back in time and help Davy on first. In other words, fuck Dominique and his entire thing. Like, really. Hey, Mr. Boom, hope you're doing well. Like, that's the dad is hoping that karma comes back. He wants all the people against her to disappear. And if he had a magic wand, he would go back and help Davy on first. Not the guy who his daughter is saying is the love of her life. So explain, please, on several different levels, in English. You know what, I'll take it in Klingon at this point in time, okay? But explain. No, it's not the right take. Not the right take at all.
That's how angry I am. They screwed you so bad. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. I love you.
I love you, Dad, so much.
I'm on your side, 100%. And I know you did this on purpose.
I love you, Dad.
So that's what I mean. You got an army of people fighting out here, baby, okay? You can't talk on the phone like.
Yes, I'm on my period here, and then I just feel gross as fuck.
But I need to tell you though, that Rosie.
So that's the dad. Yesterday we saw the mom only give a fuck about what her daughter had gone through and not about what the other families had lost. And today we're realizing that her father is exactly the same and does not give a fuck. You know what? Boom. You know what? Boom. I'm like 2 days away from mine, so you know what? Samesies. I'm so glad we finally synced up. So glad we finally synced up. This irritates me. Oh god, it irritates me. It irritates me. I hope she drops the soap, slips, and hits her head on something. Okay? Then the next time we go through the breakdown, okay, there's just like a bunch of random shit. There's like there's like 5 calls in total. And I can tell you now, it's bullshit. Like her supporters, who's leaking information. There's a support group in order to like help Mackenzie. Like it's so fucking weird. And then talking about the lovely support group. Where is it? There. The support group chats organized in support of Mackenzie, right? I then decided going, okay, cool. So we got this shit. We got all of this. I'm not going to get into the messages now. There is a lot of people that are currently covering this. Okay. This is a very, very particular topic to kind of cover. Stoner bro vibes. Yeah, her dad's very fucking weird. Also, hey, Cry, I hope you're doing well. Bella, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I shared you with the Shaniverse. I hope they pick you up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. And Toxic, 5 more likes, and we have Subnautica 2 with Boom. Yes, 5 more likes, guys. I'm trying to get to 20 likes to make sure that me and Boom can do the stream of Subnautica together. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I completely forgot to mention it. So Boom's okay. I've kind of moved to today's stream. I'm sorry. I needed to. Anyway, there's text messages that have gone around between her and her father. And I'm going to basically say the description of the text messages. I'm not going to pull up the video, but basically she was asking her dad for warm milk one night, irritating him, saying like, you need to bring me warm milk. I want warm milk right now. And then like 8 hours later, he responds with like, do you still want warm milk? And here's the problem. Oh, it actually makes me so fucking gross thinking about this. And it comes up here in the Urban Dictionary one. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys because it's like it freaks me the fuck out. True crime and pop culture. The phrase recently went viral on social media platforms like Facebook and TikTok in discussion surrounding the MACKENZIE SHIRILLA court case. During the trial, late-night text messages exchanged between her and father were scrutinized. Commentators, online sleuths, debated if the term was a creepy code word, an awkward nickname, or a literal reference to a classic childhood sleep remedy. Yeah. Because there is no official reasoning on why she was asking for that, or what it was referenced for, code or not, I will not touch that. If you guys are interested in anything like that, you are more than welcome to go and search that out anywhere else on the internet. I am not comfortable touching that with a 10-foot pole in another fucking universe. Okay, no. We're not touching that. We'll go to other things. I will eventually stop dying. Today's not the day, though. So, instead, I need to close some of my tabs. So, from the entire support group thing, there was a little thing that I kind of got very interested in, and that was her Instagram. There was a lot of things that came out after the case that, just after the case, someone had mentioned on Instagram, like, hey, we're a brand, we would like to sponsor you, send you some stuff, and she was like, oh my gosh, yay, woohoo, I've been wanting this forever. It was mentioned in the documentary. However, I found her Instagram, which is really not that hard to find. It's really not. I say that as if I'm like some fucking genius. I'm really not. I found her Instagram. Alright, here's the bitch's Instagram. She's got a fuck ton of followers now. Congrats. You're like double mine. Well done. You know, typical things that's up here. It does say here, which I find very important, managed by Mackenzie's support team. The description. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. We go down, and you would think like some of the stuff might, you know, be open for comments. There are no comments available in any. No comments. It's giving Y2K. Bitch, you weren't even around during Y2K. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Like, the comments have been disabled. Completely, in every single post. And I know this because it's from like 206 weeks ago. It's a fuck long time. Okay? Like, this one. From Mackenzie. Thank you to those who see through the lies and those who take time out of their day to form their own opinion as the truth of what actually happened. I'm not perfect. I never will be, yet you portray yourself to be perfect all the fucking time, dumbass. But I'm not guilty of murder. And she didn't even spell murder correctly. Like any young couple, Dom and I had our disagreements and and arguments. However, I always loved Dom and would never do anything to hurt him. Davion, or anyone else I care about. I will respectfully and peacefully continue to fight for my innocence through the proper legal channels. To all those who speak out on my behalf to raise awareness of this wrongful conviction, bitch, what? Like, is there in-prison LSD that you're fucking taking? Let me know. Where is it now? Where was I? Where the fuck was I? This wrongful conviction. Words cannot describe my sincere appreciation for your support and for being my voice. Bitch, you have enough of a voice. Shut up. Continue to scream, "Free Mackenzie Shirilla," fuck you, at the top of your lungs. If it can happen to her, it can happen to us. Follow Free Mackenzie Shirilla on blah 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 blah. Commenting has been temporarily turned off. There are 5 seconds of car data, and that is all the evidence they had. It tells you what the car was doing, but it doesn't tell you why or how. Lack of evidence is not evidence of intent, and that is what the fuck? Like really? Like really? Really, motherfucker? Like I can't. Wrongful fucking conviction. Bitch, shut the fuck up. We had the report. She chose not to do a jury trial. She chose a bench trial. Are you wondering about the only criminals? Because like here's the thing, right? Out of all the really fun things, yeah. Okay, this is like the whole thing of like wrongful convictions, like random. Like I'm sorry, no. I don't trust this bitch for anything. Just fuck right off. Yeah. Then, that was the Instagram search. We don't have to worry about that. Are you guys ready for another little tidbit of like what the fuck information? Because I'm pretty sure the parents are probably behind this, because if they're not, and this was brought up beforehand, there could be problems. There could be. But it could also be somebody else there running their account. So I went and I typed in Mackenzie Shirilla. First I was looking for the text messages, which by the way, I found the fucking text messages and I downloaded the file. I opened up the file and all 31,000 pages of text messages between these two were there. Okay, at one point in time, let me just full screen. Like, if you guys are watching several videos on this case, you'll come across this information. But at one point in time, there's a conversation between Mackenzie and Dominique. When Dominique is very upset with her because during a break, she was in contact with a friend of hers who got her in contact with a guy who paid her to be able to fuck her feet. That's just you. Just so you know, that's part of the conversation. There's a lot in that entire thing. Have I gone through it? No, because there's no fucking control effing that shit. You can't get through it very easily. He did what to her feet? Yeah. He did what would be known as a foot job. Yeah, that's what he did. It would make sense that the comments are off. Should be fragile as fuck. Fragile as fuck. Fragile. Fragile like a flower? Or fragile like a fucking bomb? Because at this point in time, she's fragile like a bomb. I hate to eat, but I was literally and almost choked my pizza when you said they weren't around during Y2K. They weren't! They thought this is so Y2K, but you weren't even around during Y2K. You don't understand the panic, okay? You don't get what the parents made the kids do hiding under the table because they thought the entire world was gonna fucking disappear on that day. Yeah, you weren't around for that. You're like, oh, the colors are pretty. What about the panic? Yeah, there's a lot. I might be a bit salty. A little bit. Anyway, let's get back to this. So I searched through this. I tried to go through what I could. It was interesting. Okay. And then here is like the link where I got all the text messages from, and I'm not kidding. There's 31,000 pages of their text messages in a PDF. Okay. These are the text messages alone between just Dominique and Mackenzie. It is ridiculous. Okay, so this is where I found that, and it's a lot. However, while I was going through all of this, I came across something that I found quite interesting. Now, if this is true, and this is not being run by her parents, and she set this up prior to the accident, this is fully 100% fucking illegal. If this is set up by her parents now, this is absolutely fucking disgusting. So, I would like to introduce you guys to MACKENZIE SHIRILLA and the OF. Yeah. This is what I found on Reddit. I think it's really, really gross. First comment is obviously wouldn't put it past her mom or dad. Okay? I'm going to full screen this so that you guys can kind of see what is said in the next image. Because I'm not full screening this image, right? The next image, which is the one of the OF account. It says here, elegant. No, but you ain't. Spoiled. Yeah, you fucking are. And unforgettable. There's a difference between famous and infamous, bitch, and you just got infamous. Okay? Huge fucking difference. Welcome to your favorite guilty pleasure, bitch. I would rather stab myself with an ice pick lobotomy on a random Tuesday than have you as my guilty fucking pleasure. This was me and Dom's next wild adventure. I'm letting that sink in, right? Right. She's now trying to make money off of her and Dom, who is now dead. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I came across, and it was fucking weird. It's I don't know who created it. I don't know when it was created. I don't know who's running the account. I don't know why the account is up. If she was arrested at the age of 18, but the accident was just before her 18th birthday, she was then 17, and these images are before her 18th birthday, they are not allowed on OnlyFans. Because OnlyFans has a strict no child policy. I should know this. I had one back in the fucking day. So as someone who's been on the platform before and hasn't opened up her account in fucking years, yeah, they have a very strict no child policy, and that includes anyone under the age of 18. This is not okay. This could be a problem. This could be a bit of a fucking issue. But that's just me. That's just Ah, it's just me. All right. Why did her dad sound afraid of her and her mom sound like a friend? That's a good question. And to be honest, I think her dad is afraid because her dad is scared that she might say something that'll probably wreck the family. And her mom sounds like a friend because her mom doesn't know how to be a proper fucking parent. Probably went through something herself in life that made it very difficult and seek the approval of her children in order to, I don't know, live life. To be honest, I'm a parent of 3. Okay, I have 3 children. I love my children. I know for a fact that my job is to be a parent first before being a friend. I tease my children. I terrorize my children. I have so much fun being like very fun. I share my dark sense of humor with my children. We have tons of fun together. However, I'm here to be your parent. I'm not here to be your friend. Okay, we can be friends after you are a fully functioning grown adult that I have actually managed to raise correctly. Until then, I'm your parent. I will give you the comforts and the needs during the time, but I'm your parent. I'm trying to help you to have a functional fucking life growing up. That's not what her mom has done in this. Okay, her mom has done this and gone, well, I now have a daughter who's a best friend, so I'm just not going to bother doing anything. It's just like she gave up on the parenting role. She did. My mom, when I first became a parent, said to me that if at any point in your life your child turns around and says to you that they hate you, know that you're doing your job right. Because you're protecting them from something that they impulsively want to do, and you're doing it correctly. And it's true. Like, there are many things that I wanted to do that was fucking stupid. And my mom was like, you're not doing that. And I was like, I fucking hate you, teenage angst. And I was like, I didn't actually hate her. I just really wanted to go out to the club, and then, club burned down. Good thing I didn't go. Anyway, that type of thing. So it's just like, it feels like the parents literally gave up on trying to parent her. I don't know. And like, here's the thing. If your child is giving you grief in the beginning years, and you are trying everything you can to figure out what's wrong with the child, you're getting them in therapy, trying to get like diagnosis, you're trying to get them onto like the right type of routine or schedule or whatever to try and help them, that's good. You're helping. Okay. If a child is then giving you issues and you ignore it, and instead of trying to get them the help that they need, either enable or you completely disable yourself from their life, and that's not going to help. It's going to make things worse. Just how I fucking feel. Tell me if I'm wrong. Just tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't usually bring my parents in online, but that's how I feel. Dom's family should sue. They should. They should 100% sue. I hope my OF doesn't get found when I end up in prison. Boom. Boom, just so you know, I have found your OF. I have. And I actually have it here. I'm about to leak it. I have it. Okay. Well, I'll talk about a sellout. I know it's just a complete sellout, right? Prediction came true. Forsaken, why are you giggling? But boom, I have your OF. I have it. Joey, show it. I've got it. Leak it. Oh. All right. Hold on. Fucker thinks I'm not gonna leak his OF. Let's go. Motherfucker, let's go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Boom Boom Pow's OnlyFans. Okay? Just so you know, you can get many things from his OnlyFans. It's great. There's a phone case, there's a bucket hat, there's another hat, there's another phone case, there's a mouse pad that's fucking epic, there's a little beanie that's fucking epic, there's a shirt. I know I'm kind of like covering. Check the shirt, okay? See? All of this. I told you I'd leak your OnlyFans. All of this. Okay? Just so you know that this is there. Okay? You can get all of this. It is really, really cool. It's very important. Okay? I would 100% suggest you go and irritate the fuck out of Boom. Okay? On his OnlyFans. 100%. I've linked it there below. Okay? Fuck you, Boom. There's your OnlyFans. Okay? I knew you would come for me. I will show all of your stuff here, Boom. Watch me. Okay? And I will do it using comedically large lip balm at the same time. There it is. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having lots of fun. All right, let's get back into the psycho bitch's case, right? Okay, so we found our OnlyFans. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. I look forward to it. I look forward to it, okay? I will take the cease and desist or whatever letter you give me and I will use it as firewood. I will use it as fire. Well, the first one will be firewood. The second one will be framed. Don't worry. The first one, it's winter here. I'm cold, okay? I need some firelight. Alright, so we've gone over the Instagram. We've gone over that. I'm trying to find that exact call where she starts using the thing. The gibberish. And I can't find it. And I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that the sister has it in this. So this is pretty much what we're going to end off is like this final video. I'm going to go through it as much as we can. But again, I'm going to put the sister's link in the description. I would like you guys to please go and give the sister some sort of look on what she's doing. She's trying to speak out about this, and I think it's really cool that she's at least trying. So, I'm just sad the cycle of abuse allowed them to get to the car with her. Yes, it did. It 100% did. And the thing is, she had said to him many times before this accident, during fights in the car, that she would easily crash the car. She didn't care. It was a threat that she had thrown around on numerous occasions because she had no care for his life. She thought that threatening something with him would make him compliant, and it did. It did. The abuse wasn't just to the point of emotional abuse. This is coercive control. And it's really fucking sad to see. Like, she controlled him into being in the car. And he tried to get out. He really fucking did. It's scary. Hi, Mongoose Sith Lord. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that, but I don't think I want to deal with self-promo here. Especially if you are connected to that universe. That universe has got nothing to do with me. I don't care about your universe. I appreciate it. You're more welcome to send another message in. That is not self-promotion or got to do with that universe, because I can tell you now, none of the people that watch me now has got to do with that. So you're barking up the wrong tree with that one, sweetie. But thanks. Anyway, let's move on to the sisters one. So long. I have not watched this, so this is going to be a blind react from all of us. I don't even know how to feel about this.
A lot of people have been contacting me, telling me to get a hold of a body language expert. And is this what you do? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I've been 32 years security safety risk in the last 16 years studying human behavior. So I've completed facial microexpressions, body language, deception detection, and statement of word analysis training with some of the leading experts around the globe.
Wow. That sounds like some pretty good experience. So I haven't seen your videos or any reels. I don't know really what it entails or what you can tell me, but I'm kind of just going to give you the floor, and you want to tell me what you've observed.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of.
This is going to be quite interesting, because I haven't gone into like the body language side. There's a lot that kind of goes on with body language sides, and you guys are more than welcome to like go into that. I don't fully believe in body language, but I thought this would be quite interesting, maybe because of the whole like what Mackenzie was really saying. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was the gibberish, but it's not. It's body language. My bad. I was really hoping. You know, this is what happens when you do deep dives on live. You guys got to see my my predictions fail. But let's see what goes on. I'm interested. What is this guy picking up from her bullshit? Also, for those who don't know, this is Christine. It's Dominique's sister. I could not remember beforehand, but yeah. And the channel is The Big Sister Unhinged. I will pop that in. Mongoose Lord, good, no problem. No problem. It's just like I stay away from the universe as much as possible. I don't talk about them. They don't talk about me. Think of it as like a really amicable divorce that we just don't talk about.
Things from watching the documentary and one of the link that I got sent as well. Firstly, I'd say I'll cover some content in regards to Mackenzie's parents first for there as well, because there's some strong behavioural indicators there. But I need to give you a little bit of background. You've probably heard the myth that if people look away to their right, they're lying and all that sort of stuff. That's all crap. That's not true. people have an eye reference point based on their memory type. And so there's semantic and episodic memory. If there's something that you've experienced, like I said, where's the best holiday you've been to? Your eye will go to a point. If there's something that you know, it will go to another point. So the reason that's important is if people are
Yeah, Momo, I agree. CIA and FBI do use body language analysis all the time. Yes. But the random fuckers who like randomly just turned around and was like, I read a course on like some random online internet thing, and now I know that if like you smirk, it's like guilt and you're immediately wrong. Like that I'm like, the guys who don't talk about like baseline and actually trying to figure out shit, and they're like, oh, I did like a 12-day course and now I'm an expert. Like, I don't trust those fuckers. Like, I want to see your shit. That's what I want to see. Check donos. Well, dude, did nothing come up? Double check now. Let me take a look. Yes, TikTokers. Exactly, TikTokers. I don't trust those fuckers. I don't. Nordic Glitch, thank you very much for the 10. This seems to work great, Luna. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I am trying my absolute best with this format, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, this format seems to be a lot more freeing for me. Like, it's a lot easier. I can't wait to do this with a case where I haven't like sat for 3 weeks going, oh, I'm so over it now. We'll pick up a new case like for next week. It'll be great. I can't wait. But let's see what this guy says.
fabricating something. If they're creating something, their eyes will often go to another point. The other thing about the eyes is we get eye blocking behavior, which is a natural thing. I mean, even if people are blind from birth, if they get bad news, they put their hands over their eyes. Now, what you saw for a couple of times with Mackenzie's parents, and it's important to understand, facial microexpressions last 1/25th of a second to 3 seconds. So that's why you need to pick these things up. Now, if we talk about behavior, when the father was talking about pot and his daughter taking marijuana for these sort of things, he leaked twice a micro expression of happiness. He actually smiled twice during that time, which is ridiculous. It shows that his actions were more image focused, and that's why he was trying to minimize in there. You saw, and throughout that and one or two of the other elements as well for eye blocking, when he has items where he's detached from his words or he's got strong discomfort, he will keep his eyes closed for a longer period of time. So you'll see that through a range of interviews and things that he does. I have absolutely no doubt. So you would see, the other thing probably to discuss like with that part would be when we have stress or discomfort, our body tries to calm our brain, and it does it by repeat physical elements. So some people do self-touching, some people will pace. You will see at times when
it comes to that, so like I'm so glad that you guys can't see below my desk. A lot of the time when I'm sitting and I'm recording, I've got this weird thing that I do with my hands where I'm constantly doing this. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm like finger like tips constantly. Like I don't know why, but I have this habit of doing this like constantly. Toxic, I saw what you sent me. I'm not pulling that up, okay? For the sake of Boom, I'm not pulling that up. I love and respect him enough to not pull that up, okay? I have great respect for Boom and for what he goes through in life, and I plan on not bringing that up. I refuse. It's just like, I'm sorry. I'm getting slightly derailed, and I blame Toxic for that one. I apologize. He sent me a really weird picture, okay, and I'm not bringing it up. Okay, maybe I'll put that on my OnlyFans. I'll restart my OnlyFans and put it on there. Okay, thanks AI. Anyway, Momo Cupcake. Heard a mom talk Pig Latin, which is where you put the first letter of the word at the end, and they add "isa" at the end. So they say home, they say, okay, I get that. So, I haven't done this in a couple of years. I speak a type of gibberish with my mom, so I get where they're coming from. Also, Boom, yeah, I do the same thing. I twitch my fingers a lot. It's just, when I'm playing games, and you guys will notice this, when I'm playing games, I tend to like hit the right click quite often. It's because while my hand is on the mouse, my middle finger is constantly bouncing on that button, and every now and then I accidentally bounce too hard and I click the button. But like it's constantly bouncing because I have like fucking issues. I speak a type of gibberish to my mom. I learned this in grade 5, and it is. I'll give you an example. Either guy what goes to the good to the go other guy. Other guy mother guy with good other guy to the goes other again, meet again, other guy with good be the key with the go. For the guy other goes to the good other goes to the good other guy back the key for the go. Other guy the goes to the game, other guy. So it's pretty much that. So basically what I said is like if I would speak like this, my mom would easily be able to understand me and we would be able to gossip about people at the same time. That's pretty much. And I used to do that with her all the time. I would have friends over and I'd be like, Mom, I the guy called the gun stab again, the other Gus, and she'd be like, I get it. We need to clear everyone out, like get out. Because what I'd say to her is like, I can't stand this. Like I need out. Like there's too much going on. So like that, I get it. It's something that happens. Some parents just teach it to their kids and they nice, you rap like Eminem. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So it happens. It happens. Some families just like get this language that they learn and they speak and they do. It also helps a lot because with that I was able to kind of like talk to my mom about a lot of things that was happening in my childhood so that she would be able to understand without other people hearing and without me getting into like a lot of shit by those people. So it was a security thing. I don't think you should be using it on prison calls. I don't think you should be doing it like this. It feels very fucking awkward. But let's carry on with what this guy says.
And when the father was trying to share some things that may have not been true or is exaggerating, that he'll do things like he's spreading out, or like you're tidying up the table, these sort of things. He wouldn't do that at any other time. So that's some of the behavior deviations. Those same similar behavior deviations flow into Mackenzie with different elements. Now, some of the things is the facial microexpressions. There's facial microexpressions for all the main emotions. And part of how she started, and when you see the interview toward the end, she starts with contempt, which is the only one-sided facial expression with her mouth up. She's starting from a position of contempt before she's even starting. She's got similar vocal traits to elements with her dad. And what I mean by that is when people are speaking freely, you and I are having a chat, so it's a good even flow with the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If, like the mum and dad and like Mackenzie, you are just focused on creative elements that you've structured just to try and get that response,
Mm-hmm.
their speaking cadence changes. So they change to 5 and 6 word clusters because they're speaking how they read and how they practiced it.
Oh, wow.
So kind of like, we're gonna say 5 words and then like try and remember the rest and then say the next one. So like they're rehearsing what they're gonna say. Ooh, this could be interesting. But again, I don't know this guy. I don't know his credentials. Take this with like literally the entire ocean's worth of salt.
So if you add that to the other thing from an eye point of view, and sorry to get a bit overly specific, but only because you said just to share some of these
Yeah,
things.
please do. Yeah, this is interesting.
We blink between about 11 to 14 blinks per minute. When you're connected with somebody,
Not me, bitch! Not me! Not me! 11 to 14 blinks per minute. Bitch, I blink every 3 seconds. Okay? I blink constantly. I am constantly blinking. Okay? If you ever see me in a video, please pay attention to how many times I blink. I blink constantly. Okay? And the reason I blink constantly is because my eyes always fucking hurt. Okay? Screw you. I blink more than that. Fuck you. Anyway. Sorry. Every time someone's like, this is the average, I'm like, not for me. Not for me. I blink a hell of a lot.
we do things like a head tilt like you're doing now, and our blink
Mhm.
rate slows down.
Oh.
When we're being deceptive, we see the opposite. And so that you see the opposite. So in other words, our blink rate will skyrocket. We do this eye blocking behavior. So there's different
Oh.
times with elements where, aside from the detached statements, the deliberately detached statements, you see spikes in Mackenzie's blink rate. You see, and similar to her dad, the change in eye reference point where she's looking off. The reason why these things happen, she also slightly opens her mouth a bit when we do that as well. And that's because as adults, we've got between 25 and 30,000 words in our vocabulary. When someone asks a question, you run back to that filing cabinet to get the answer and come back.
Yeah.
If you're honest, like we're speaking honestly, it's smooth and even. If you're being deceptive, you get changes in speaking cadence. You get slight delay because that's cognitive load as you run it through a filter. Is this going to get me in trouble? Is this going to sound right?
Okay, can I say it's one of the reasons why I like always stuck to like recording videos rather than just doing deep dives online like this, because like I tend to not have a filter a lot of the times and then I can just like edit things out. That's not happening anymore. You guys are getting raw and unfiltered me. Okay. I do that a lot. You guys will notice like the moment I say and like I pause before I say something and like I'm trying to calculate, can I say what I want to say without getting into shit? And then two, can I say what I want to say without stuttering over my words? Because obviously my brain runs a lot quicker than my fucking mouth for some reason. And it doesn't help. I need to learn how to speak quicker, but then nobody will understand me. So that doesn't help either. And I've been told that the quicker I speak, the more like aggressive I sound. And it's not supposed to be aggression. I'm just very passionate about the things that I say when I start speaking quickly. I'm very, very passionate about stuff. So like, you're aggressive. I'm like, I'm not passionate. He says, while being aggressive. Anyway.
So with Mackenzie and a couple of different times throughout the documentary, you would see there'd be a change of the eye reference point, slowed down processing for that cognitive element as well, and then change speaking cadence. So we're seeing deceptive elements come across multiple channels. That's probably the crux of the process that we take with these sort of things like in your see. But there's similar things we've seen throughout the parents and Mackenzie throughout that documentary.
Can you do me a favor and can I have you look at like the I'm gonna find other times where they're on video. I would like you to actually review Natalie's the interview that she did last night. Is that possible?
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, for sure.
She went on somebody's podcast for like the first time, you know, since this has come out, and she's trying to blame my brother. She's at one point that my dad was so upset about this, like, and I just shut it off. I can't watch this stuff. Like, I don't listen or watch, but like at one point I did see where they ask her to talk about or tell us about Dominic, and she immediately covers her eyes and goes, "Oh, I can't even talk about him." And it's like the most fake. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." So I would love for you to do because like I know she's lying, but this is awesome that we have an expert here, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall we go on a deep dive? Shall we go further down the rabbit hole? I'm curious. So, I'm gonna pull you guys into solo quickly so that you don't see the random gooner stuff on my suggested feed. And I'm going to go Natalie Shirilla speaks. And oh, would you look at that? Natalie Shirilla speaks a new interview. Who's ready for some popcorn, some wine, and a little bit of what the fuck time? Okay? Who's ready for that? Because I'm ready for this. Okay? I can, let's get into this. Okay? I am so fucking ready to get into this. Oh my fuck. Oh, okay, how many likes are we sitting at? I will let you know in a moment. Let me just take a look. Stream settings. We are sitting at 22 likes, which is really, really cool. That means, guys, that we have officially hit the 20 likes needed for this stream, as well as the 20 likes needed for Mr. Boom's stream. Mr. Boom and I will get together, we will discuss, and eventually there will be a collab where him and I are playing some Nautica 2. Keep in mind that I would like to apologize now profusely and completely to Boom that I am terrified of water. I am terrified of anything underwater. I will scream, I will shout, I will probably cry, and you will have to be the knight in shining armor to save my ass from any random creature that will try and eat me after I've tried to just pet it. I'm sorry, but at the same time I hope it's entertaining for the rest of you guys when we do play it. So, thank you very much for hitting that. I really do appreciate it. I love doing goals like this because it's so fun. And you know what? It's always free to give the like button a little bit of a tickle. I appreciate that. But for now, fuck it. This bitch did the interview. All right. This is Roberta Glass. Hello, Roberta Glass. She's a true crime reporter. All right. So we will get into this in like 2 seconds. I need to run to the bathroom because I've had a lot to kind of sip on throughout this entire thing. I will roleplay as the Deep. Don't worry. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need some help. I need to run to the bathroom quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw you guys onto the intro screen for 2 seconds and just play like a little bit of song. I don't have a be right back screen yet. I probably should create one, but I also don't usually stream long enough to need to run to the bathroom. And having a tiny bladder, it's an hour and a half, and then my bladder's like, "Hi, I'm here. I exist." So I'll send you guys onto the intro screen. I'm gonna play. Let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know what? Because we hit the goal, and because it's going to be a collab with me and Boom coming up, while I run to the bathroom quick, I'm going to play Boom's diss track on me, and you guys can listen to that while I run quickly. That should hopefully come up. Let me just make sure it is there.
Hey, yo, Luna,
You guys now.
don't get mad, it's for content, Namo. Boom on the beat, yeah. Hey, yo, Luna. Don't get mad, it's for content, nigga. On the beat, yeah. You got 20 tabs open, 3 crimes unsolved. Coffee in your system got your whole brain involved. Talking about a suspect like you work for the law. Meanwhile, your sleep schedule looking critically flawed. You binge documentaries every night to 3. Know every serial killer from A to Z. Discord called detective, enhance that frame. Girl, pause the footage, it's a microwave stain. Ain't no got red string maps all over your wall. If somebody goes missing, you get way too involved. You hear one loud noise and you instantly freeze. Then you say, statistically, it could be disease. You got spooky vibes, got the queen aesthetic, but your Amazon card looking wildly pathetic. Candles, notebooks, 20 black hoodies, and enough eyeliner for a town full of gothies. But hold up, everybody clown till she enters the room, and suddenly the whole vibe changes in bloom. Yeah, we joke online, yeah, we laugh all day, but Luna low-key legendary, let's be real, okay? Started as a diss, now the beat switch lanes. Can't keep boasting when the girl got brains. True crime queen, and she carries with grace. Whole squad safe when Luna on the K. Yeah, I said it, Luna. Actually smart, she can break down evidence like forensic art. Watch one interview and detect one lie. Meanwhile, the rest of us just asking, wait, why? She a great mom too, gotta give respect. Loyal, protective, always got the checks. Keeps everybody fed, keeps everybody good. Real superhero energy under that hood. And she model too? Nah, that's actually wild. Suicide girl's aesthetic, Gotham fashion style. Camera flash hit and she owned every frame. Confidence level, honestly insane. Whole vibe, elegant mixed with chaos online. Can roast you in Discord to still look divine. People throw shade, but it never quite lands. Cause Luna got the aura and the loyal fan base. Started with jokes, but the facts too strong. Halfway through the track, had to change the song. Couldn't keep hating, had to give her flowers. She got main character energy powers. And aesthetic spells, cool mom energy mixed with model face. Whole internet know she got unmatched taste. From the dark room streams to the spotlight glow, everybody in the squad already know. You can joke all day, you can laugh all night, but Luno face still comes out looking right. Yo.
Such a fun song. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, first time I heard that, I fucking cried. Did I cry this time? A little. See that. Anyway, let's get into this bitch's shit, shall we? Let's see. What the fuck's going on with this shit? Alright, I'm excited.
Okay, we are live. I'm Roberta Glass, and you're listening to my True Crime Report. I talk about true crime from a victim's perspective. I also talk about innocence fraud. If those things seem interesting to you, please feel free to hit the subscribe. Talking about MACKENZIE SHIRILLA.
You are very wholesome, Boom. You are extremely wholesome. You're adorable.
and her mother, Natalie Shirilla. I have a lot to say about these parents. I talked about Natalie Shirilla when she gave her speech to the court at Mackenzie Shirilla's sentencing hearing, and it was so over the top. It was such a small story at the time, and Natalie Shirilla's statement was so over the top, I couldn't help but cover it. Before we start in on this new interview she's done with the JFK podcast, let's get into her statement to the court.
Hold on, bitch. Do you not have the JFK podcast? Hold on. But at least now I know where to find us. Okay. That's it. That's it. It's just this is it. This is it. This is it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the bitch didn't cover it, but these fuckers covered it. All right. Got it.
Elementary school, did you guys have her in sports, or like what type of kid was she, if you don't mind?
No, that's okay. So we tried a couple things. We tried volleyball. That wasn't her thing. We did ballet and tap and stuff, and she kind of liked that, but she wanted to do that more with like friends and stuff. She really likes karate, right? Yeah, she loved karate and that whole thing. So yes, that was her favorite thing.
And she had no problem with school? Did she get into fights or anything like that? How was she? Did she work and play with others good?
So it's not, she had challenges. Okay. There was a lot of fisticuffs with like, teachers and whatnot.
Did she keep the same group of friends from like elementary to junior high to high school? Were they the same group of friends like throughout?
Yeah, she stayed pretty friendly with all of them throughout. Mm-hmm.
And how are they feeling now about this whole situation? Is it divided, or?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm giving everybody their space. Everybody's allowed to feel how they feel. It's okay.
Now, when she was young, there was no diagnosis with anything like that. Did you ever take her for like an evaluation or anything like that? Did you see anything?
That's a fucking good question. Okay. So remember what I said. Like parents, there's no way you don't see signs. Signs are always there. There have to be signs. Okay? No good kid wakes up one day and decides fuck the world. All right? There are always signs. Okay?
Like that might have been off with her, you know, and I mean that with all due respect.
Well, no, that's okay. She's always had like anxiety. Like who doesn't have anxiety in today's world though, right? So that's not like super uncommon. But so we were trying to get her some anxiety meds. And then
was she diagnosed with anxiety? Because you did not specify if she was diagnosed.
I was like, well, maybe it's ADHD, which is also not super common with kids today because there's so many distractions, right? And their the devices are constantly going off with notifications. I was trying to get her to maybe see.
Bitch, that is so not what ADD or ADHD is. Oh my god, it's not a simple distraction just because of that, okay? That is a small fucking factor in ADD and ADHD, okay? There's another side to it that has paralyzing fear of doing something as simple as making a fucking phone call, okay? Trust me, I know. I have ADHD and I still haven't phoned the fucking doctor for 3 weeks now, okay? It is a paralyzing fear. There is more to just, oh, I'm distracted. Ugh, stop glamorizing this bullshit.
If it's that or something. So I never got to finish with that part, but
I want to get to the jails that she went to. So in 2022, she was being held in a DYS, like a youth service, right? When did she get transferred to adult prison? Was it when she got sentenced, or was it right when they binded her over?
It was relatively after, a little after.
Was she in juvenile?
Okay, like their entire like swap between the entire time is irritating the fuck out of me. Like there's no need to do this little transition all the time. That fucking irritates me. Mama, I don't know why it didn't compute now before, but my dog's name is Luna. Do you know how many people I meet and they're like, my pet's named Luna? I'm like, yeah! I got more fluffy buddies. I love knowing that animals are named Luna because I'm like, yeah. Okay. Like Lunas are epic. Lunas are epic. Okay, just look at like literally any animal named Luna. They're usually cuddly, cute, and adorable. Okay, and Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Okay, she's adorable. Yeah, you also don't develop ADD or ADHD. You don't just develop it. Okay? It is something that you have. It's like, I know those because I was diagnosed at a young age and then I was put on medication. My mom didn't like me on the medication, so I've been off of medication for most of my life. I've just dealt with life as much as I can. There's like some peaks where I've been on meds and it's helped. And my eldest daughter has ADHD and she's on medication and she went through an entire psychology thing to try and figure her diagnosis out. Like, it's not just, oh, I think my child's distracted because they have an iPad. Like, no. Ugh. I saw a sign once, didn't really pay attention, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah.
Went out basically up until the trial.
That's right.
So they kept her in juvenile, and
Yeah.
then they. So she went from a juvenile facility where now what was that like? That juvenile facility, like where they treated her better? Would she be treated like a resident versus an inmate?
Love the staff at the juvenile facility. They're so nice and they love those kids. And I love them and I'm still staying in contact with them. They're
What was her mind state like in that juvenile facility? Mackenzie.
That the truth will set her free.
Then she goes into the county. She goes to adult jail. What was that like? Did she ever like express like the change up?
That was a very scary situation for her and me because, you know, you're in there with scary people, right? And some not, some are. And that was just a scary situation all the way around. A lot of unknown, you know, treading unknown waters. We have no idea what the staff is like. And you hear all these horror stories and you see these movies about what people have to endure when they're in that situation. And she's like an 18-year-old.
Ma'am, I see movies of witches being able to conjure fire in their bowl, like hands, and like throw it. Does that mean it's real? No! Okay, movies tend to over fucking exaggerate shit. I want to scream. You know what this mother reminds me of? Can I just say, like, randomly off the bat? You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of one of those, like, toddler and tiara moms. That's who she reminds me of. She's like, I will do anything to have my daughter be famous. She's like Kim. What's that fucking? What Kim Kardashian's mother? What's her name? I can't remember her name. But like, that's she reminds me of that. Okay. Now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I have a momager. Okay. But it's not my mom, and he's actually quite fun. Okay. He helps set up a few things for me, but he's really fun. But like, this is like awkward. This is really fucking awkward. I'm a witch and I can confirm I don't throw fireballs. Exactly, right? Exactly. I watched some random person on TikTok who diagnosed me. Exactly. Okay, if I had to go through like every diagnosis on TikTok, and I listen, I'd have a brain tumor with the amount of fucking headaches that I have. Okay, if I was listening to TikTok. Okay, if I was listening to TikTok, I would be convinced that there's a tiny parasite sitting in my like prefrontal cortex that's busy eating away at everything. That's what I would be convinced of. But I don't have that. Okay, why? Because at this point in time, I don't know if it's true. I haven't gone to the doctor. Why? Because I have ADHD and I'm too scared to phone the doctor to find out if it's true. So, welcome to my life. Give me lactose and I'll show you a magic trick. Exactly, Panda, exactly. Like, I'm sorry. These people, I can't. I really fucking can't with these people.
Tiny little girl who got into a car accident and we're just holding on for like dear life through that situation. It was very, very scary.
And then she gets sentenced, right? And she ends up in the state prison. What, if you could describe?
Can I just say, she's like, and then she's like, she's all scared. They're like, okay, cool. And then she gets sentenced. Like, they just move on from the fact that she's close to crying. They're like, bitch, we don't care. Next. Good.
What that prison's like over there right now. And
I don't know. There are no, I know that there's no good days for anybody in there. It's very hard, you know, and you always have to, you know, walk around with eyes in the back of your head and everything. But I don't know why they call it a cup. What do they call it? A cupcake camp?
No, a cake walk. Yeah. They call it a cake walk.
Yeah.
So let me bounce.
Ma'am, have you never heard the phrase cakewalk? Cupcake camp, cakewalk. Man, your daughter is treating jail like it's a camp, so I'm not even surprised you're using the camp thing here. Okay, I'm not even fucking surprised. I'm not a body language expert. Okay, but it kind of sounds like you don't give a shit. And it looks like it too. I'm sorry, a car accident is a fender bender. Killing people is a whole different story. Exactly.
Bounce a little bit back again. So you're getting a lot of pushback from the internet, right? And we know that Mackenzie was active on the internet, and and from my lens, from my perspective, I think that she thought that she was going to come out with the story and people would see it her way. But you do understand where people are mad, because when she was in the hospital, you guys were talking in some type of language. Now, where did she learn that? Did she learn that from you? Because that seems like something from our era. Right?
It is. So
Yeah.
it's like inbred in my family. We all speak it, like all of us, all of our lives. And yeah, so that came from, it's called Carney Talk. And I don't know, it's just a part of who we are. Okay.
But when she said something like blame it on the pots, blame it on my seizures, did she say that? Was that something that she said, or did they misconstrue it?
No. So the prosecutor, I guess, when
Yeah. So this is where they were kind of like, when she was speaking this language, she said to her mom, like, just say I had a seizure or say I had a stroke. Like, inbred, yeah, makes sense. I know, right? The actress of the year award goes to Exactly. Oh gosh.
one of those documentaries, he says that what they're speaking right now is something like gibberish. And then what he says is,
What I spoke is gibberish. Okay? What she spoke is something else.
Says something like, can you tell him I just had a seizure? Let's just tell him I had a seizure. That's not what she says.
She said inbred. Toxic. She said inbred.
Okay? That's not what she said. What
Well,
she
why
said,
why were you guys talking like that to begin with?
probably scared and didn't know what you can and can't say, right? So if you always tell, don't talk to the police without a lawyer or whatever. And she was probably scared and wanted to make sure it's okay for her to talk.
She said Carney Talk, like a carnival, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like a carnival, yeah.
That's not what she says. Okay, what she said was, and I'm going to tell you, okay, because
There's a jump. There's a jump. Pay attention. There's a cut.
her to talk.
She said Carney Talk, like a carnival, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like a carnival, yeah.
That's not what she
There. If you were paying attention to the screen, please tell me you saw the jump cut there. Something was cut out.
says. Okay, what she said was, and I'm going to tell you, okay, because the word seizure, okay, in Carney Talk is loaded with Z's. It's very hard to say in seizure, right? So it's
can you say it to us right now?
seizure. There's too many Z's in there.
So if you don't mind saying, blame it on the seizure. Go ahead and say it in that language.
I'm
if you
afraid
don't
to
mind.
do that because what if they edit and snip a soundbite and plug it into other
right.
things? Like I
That's
don't
fine.
trust
That's fair.
anybody.
If it sounds nothing like that, they wouldn't be able to edit it. Just. Am I wrong?
No, there's a lot of phone calls. People are just nitpicking every single one. But the one that I heard about, one from the UK or something like that, you were telling her this is everywhere now.
I wanted to touch base first of all on the phone call. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so bad that people think I'm laughing, and I'm probably gonna cry again, so forgive me. I'm gonna try not to though. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing at the situation or the accident, okay? I wasn't really laughing at all. In after the car accident, we had gone through so much, and the other families too, obviously. But we had gone through so many, like, oh my God, like what is happening? And so many
motherfucker, you were like, oh, we've been through so much, and the other families too, but like we've been through so much. Like, I stubbed my toe this morning. Like, my friend got hit by a car, but I stubbed my toe this morning.
Scary. scary, scary, dark
Stab me.
moments in time,
In
right?
the eye.
And
Nice.
all those times, like there were so many conversations before those phone calls that nobody knows happened, crying, looking at pictures of his phone, listening to his music, going through memories, so many phone calls of all of that, of us crying together and talking about that nobody gets to know. So all people hear are the phone calls where she's in the trial, which is a terrifying situation. Okay. And we can't believe that any of this is even happening.
sorry,
And
did
we're
I
really
see
just
that?
trying to survive trial, which is a terrifying situation. Okay. And we can't believe that.
There's another cut. There's another cut. Ugh, so what did she say that was cut out?
Any of this is even happening, and we're really just trying to survive second to second. Okay. But
motherfucker, you're trying to survive second to second when these boys barely had seconds to survive with your daughter.
we had so many conversations before those phone calls where we're like, it's okay, we're going to be okay, we're going to get like wrongful conviction people, that, innocence and things. And Mackenzie, she's 17 years old, right? So the first person she thought of was Kim Kardashian, because that's who helps people, that's who raises awareness, right? So by the time
No, the first person she thought about being Kim Kardashian is because she's a fashion icon. Your daughter thought of Kim Kardashian because she's hoping for the fame behind it. Like, no. If she was hoping for a lawyer who could help her with this stuff, she would have done research and looked into a lawyer who's done this stuff for years, who could do it under the table so she doesn't bring more fucking tragedy to the family. But she doesn't care about that. She doesn't care about the fact that every time her face is plastered on some fucking street lamp somewhere, it's going to trigger the family because they've got to see and look at the killer of their child every day. Like, bitch, please. I am not salty. I am not angry. I am not annoyed. I am pissed off beyond fucking belief that this mother is trying this bullshit.
Time that phone call happened where somebody had told me that it reached, I don't know, I think it was some publication in the overseas. You have to celebrate the wins. You have to celebrate the wins. Otherwise, you're going to get lost in the dark. So
your daughter killing 2 people being covered in a publication in the UK is a win.
When we got that news, I was like, oh my God, it's overseas. Maybe it'll get to her first before, so we don't have to, because I wouldn't even know how to like reach anybody like that to help. So in that moment, I was a little bit thankful.
Which is why you don't look to reach for them to help you. You look for a decent fucking lawyer in your area that does this type of stuff that isn't someone that your daughter can chase after.
Shocked. I can't believe this is happening, that it might get to her before we even figure out how. That's all. It didn't mean disrespect to the families or anything. I would never be disrespectful to the families.
Since we're in that pocket, Natalie, let me ask you this. What was Dom like?
Oh my God, you can't do this to me.
I'm just, I think it's only right, that, you're talking about how, you wasn't laughing. So why don't you tell us about Dom and how you feel about Dom? This is your chance. If, take your time, if you want,
I can't.
Bro, I have an onion nearby to produce tears at least. Agreed. Okay, why is the trial terrifying if you're innocent? Oh, wait. Exactly.
I can't talk about them.
Okay.
I can't talk about them because
That's fine.
I'm in so much pain. I feel so bad for them. There were moments when we were mad about what was happening, and that's okay. Like I say to everybody, everybody's allowed to feel how they feel. We are too. We're just like everybody else, right? So some of us were mad. Like when after the car accident happened, we spent every day with the families.
Let's stay there for a second, right there. Let's. I think that's something that I haven't heard much of that from you anyway. Mackenzie gets out the hospital and things like that and is on the mend. Everybody's hanging out and everybody's celebrating Dom and trying to get not over this, but trying to cope with this. Everybody's together. Everybody's together at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. So we spent every day together, like every day. The second we got home from the hospital, she wanted to go to the memorial.
And how did you feel, and how do you feel about her internet use? Was that an issue with you, or did you just let her do whatever she wanted?
Well, after the accident, I mean, there are people that care about her and wanted to see how she was doing, right? So she posted those videos of herself laying in the bed or whatever for her family and people that care about her. So I didn't have a problem with that part.
Well, what
Is that
about
what you mean, those parts?
Yeah, I think is that what you're saying, Jay Bro? You want to
Like from the
elaborate a little bit
hospital
more?
and everything?
No, just like how she just, all right, for instance, how I know when we talked, you told her to go have fun, which is understandable. You don't want to drown yourself in the sorrow. Like, for instance, the lives when she was getting dressed for Halloween, normal, and then you know how she did her TikTok videos and was still like trying to be a celebrity out there.
No.
I think that's why a lot of people
Listen, what they were doing, what those kids were doing was so sweet. And it was turned around so, I feel so.
Ma'am, this is not the Wendy's you are looking for. You cannot order a what the fuck at this fucking Red Robin. What the hell? Like, they were trying to be so sweet. Your daughter dressed as a corpse for Halloween. Literally 4 months after she killed her boyfriend. A corpse. I need to know where she blames Don. I need to know. I'm skipping
Try to
ahead.
figure out. I don't know anything about the legal world or law world. Like, none of us have ever been in trouble with any kind of law, so I don't understand how this side of the world works. But I don't understand how a defendant could be penalized for a lawyer's mistake, especially missing a deadline. Like, how is that the defendant's fault? Like, this whole post-conviction, all of her truth, which would prove that it wasn't intentional, lives and dies in this document that's now they're saying is a day late.
I'm so glad I skipped forward because, oh my god, is this now even more rage-inducing? My fuck, I have the rage of 1,000 burning fucking suns behind me right now. Okay. Oh. Okay. She can't remember them, that's why. She has nothing to say, nothing nice to say unless it's about her daughter. Correct. Correct. Millie, I think this lady is trying to convince herself more than anyone else. Yeah. Right on the fucking money, yes. Yes. And Momo Cupcake again. I can't stand people like her, people who make everything about themselves. So you say, I'm so sad I lost a pet today, and they immediately come back with, well, I've lost several pets over the years. It's like, just be there for the person. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand, like, every now and then somebody will be like, oh no, I like, you know, I'm dealing with a lot of like insurance things today because, like, I don't know, I, you know, hit my car against some fucking lamppost or whatever. I'll be like, oh, you know what? I've been there before. I get that. You know, it's tough. You want to chat about it? I'm here. But like, not trying to like one horse the other, like up one, like, what's it? My horse is bigger than your horse. Fucking saying like one up the other person. There we go. That's the word. Those are the words. Those words. Oh, this is infuriating. I need to find out where she fucking blames Dom. Also, just add, like, her going on, why does Mackenzie have to get punished because her lawyer had the thing in late, like a day late? I don't know how this is around the world. I don't know. But when I was given something at school to do, an assignment, all right, my assignment was a day late, I would get 0 on the assignment. Would they give me an extension? No, because the deadline is there for a fucking reason. Okay? It's because we want it in by this time so we can sort it out. If it is late, we're ignoring it. You know what else helps with this? Voting also has a deadline. You can't now, today, just randomly decide, I think I'm going to go and vote in like the 2018 elections. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. And I said 2018 because fucking guess which country that is for. I don't know which one, but yes. Oh, this drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. They are literally blaming everyone but the person who crashed the car. Literally.
don't think that that's right.
You think that Mackenzie, right now that you see her going through all this, right? Do you think Mackenzie has any type of mental issue at all? Like that now that you see, like your personal opinion, I know you're her mom's and you got to stick up for her, but do you think that
Well,
she
no,
should
I
be
would tell you if you did.
evaluated? You think there's a misdiagnosis somewhere?
I think she's maybe, well, ADHD, ADD, but nothing more, nothing, anxiety, ADD, like all of that. There's nothing, no.
Okay.
She's been in therapy. That's what I mean. Like she's been in
Okay.
therapy. Like yeah. We'll go back to that behavior.
A therapist cannot by themselves diagnose you. Okay? A therapist is one tool in helping to diagnose you. But generally you need a psychologist or a psychiatrist to come in. Ask you 10 million fucking questions as if you're part of the CIA, FBI, KGB, and M5 fucking interview all in one, and then they give you a fucking diagnosis. Then I've been in therapy for a little bit. You know what? She could have been in speech therapy for all we fucking know, and her mother would have been like, it's ADD. I want to put this mother on fucking Concerta. That's how I feel. I need to find this place where she like blames Dom. I need to find it.
Point, why didn't they did they have the doctor testify about the parts? They didn't let that in?
You mean at the trial or the bind over?
At the trial and at the bind over. They
Well,
didn't let
no,
that in?
remember right after the trial was over, he didn't even give the judge her diagnosis for some reason. So
And
I wasn't
whose
in there.
idea was it to go to a bench trial? And when they said go to the bench trial, how was that message delivered to you? Like, what did the lawyer say? Like, we're better off going to a bench trial? Like, what was his? How did that conversation go?
That's a good question. So the first day of the trial, we were all there, and it was I think like 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're all looking at each other like, what is it? Is it a bench trial? Is it a jury trial? Like, what is it? Like, do we know? We still didn't know, and then we found out that it was going to be a bench trial, and we're like, oh my gosh! So that was surprising because I feel like we maybe should have known before that. But sorry, my bell is ringing, and then.
No. The lawyers would not have requested a bench trial without Mackenzie saying she wanted a bench trial because it was her decision. It's not something the lawyers would have just done without her permission. That is something that is solely the defendant's decision. Exactly, she gets to decide what trial she wants. Exactly. Motherfucker. Oh my god. The rage I have inside of me. The rage that I have inside of me. Ma'am. You kiss your husband with that lying mouth. Are you sure? Like, what the fuck? You. Ugh. I hope the lawyers, like, see this and lose their shit. I fucking hope the lawyers lose their shit. No, I need to see where she, like, blames Dom, though.
When she was saying those things to me, I was, like, freaking out and, like, shocked because none of that, I don't even know where she got that information or why she would say something like that. Happening. Like, what is happening? So I didn't know to the extent, though. So when she was saying those things to me, Grips, I'll just sit there and listen to the judge's summation, right? She picked that route. She chose that time of day. Oh
my god! Sir, stop flipping people around on the fucking screen. It is so distracting. Oh my fuck.
Everything that she said, right? And I know that didn't happen, but I'm like, what? Because none of what she said was in the trial. You can read the transcripts. Like, nothing she said was in the trial. So I was like shocked and like, what is happening? What is happening? So I didn't know to the extent, though. So when she was saying those things to me, I was like freaking out and like shocked because none of, and I don't know if her lawyer could have objected at that point or not. I feel the same way, but like, you don't understand until you're in this situation how crazy this kind of a situation is because it can happen. Like, I never would have thought a judge can say those things without anywhere, or like that they can use those images with no date and to make it look like how they need it to look. It's very scary. So I don't.
All right. Hold on. Because I actually have to wrap this up quite soon. Just like they decided what plea to take, and if they want the plea, this lady is high. This lady is very fucking high. Okay, I gotta wrap this up somehow. But. Okay. Natalie, you're losing your mind. You're losing your fucking mind. Okay. I don't understand how you can sit there and do this. This is such a bad look. Oh, this is terrible. This is fucking terrible.
Don't blame people for feeling how they feel, but it's not real. It's not true.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry. I had an ADHD moment and I scrolled for like 2 seconds. Right. So, Natalie, you said that you don't understand how the judge could say these things and take up pictures and not read the dates and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically what you're saying, right, is that the judge decided, and I'm going to quote Emily D. Baker on this one, the judge decided to build a monument to the gods of speculation on your daughter's trial just for some, I don't know, aura points, aura farming. Like, the judge would look at these things and put them in the correct timeline. They know what the fuck they're doing. This bitch is so dumb. I'm about to lose it. Like, literally have to prove without a reasonable doubt they're not faking dates. Exactly. Like, you've got to go into, like, the metadata of everything and get that shit and prove it. And there's proof of this from the one case. I will cover the case as soon as I remember exactly which case it is. But if I'm correct, there was a photo that was taken, and if I'm correct, it is the Henderson case, where the kid killed his parents, and then there was a photo taken by the girlfriend's aunt's place, round about the same time that the parents were murdered. And so they went to go and search there, and they found like the torso of the dad there because of the timestamp, and and the location. They used the metadata from that to find like exactly. And then, if I'm correct, it's that case, or I could be confusing it with another case. I will double check. Okay, but like it's there somewhere. Let's just get through this quickly. We're like halfway through. I need to get through this a lot quicker.
It's not accurate. She was talking to his mom like all throughout up until the day she was arrested. Like, his mom.
What was that? What was? So they were friends. They went out and
Chandler Holderson. There we go. Thank you. That one.
drank coffee. Like, what did they do? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
Well, they helped buy things to decorate the grave together, the flowers, the lights and stuff. And then she came over and picked up Mackenzie.
Was the divide when she turned around and said, I could have had a medical emergency, and they didn't hear that before?
Nope, don't care. I want to
We're in the process of an appeal.
Been hearing a lot about those text messages. So basically, they were saying that she threatened to crash the car before, but it was actually him. And you have text messages to prove it?
Yeah. So on the
motherfucker, we found it. Let's go back. We found it.
Had gone off because I don't understand how anybody can drive, let alone steer in the dark with the airbags deployed. But when I went back and I read the transcripts, it is in there that the side airbag curtains, am I saying that wrong? The side air curtain deployed, right?
Yep.
Before the intersection.
Have you thought about getting your own investigator to go over the case?
Did she just say that, like, the passenger airbag randomly deployed before there was even, like, an accident? When they ran the tests on the black box, they were like, there's literally no mechanical issues with this car prior to the fact that it hit a wall and is now in half. Okay.
Wait, what? So I can't talk about a lot of things because we're in the process of an appeal.
Been hearing a lot about those text messages. So basically, they were saying that she threatened to crash the car before, but it was actually him. And you have
So
text messages to prove it?
yeah. So when they were on the freeway, she called because Dom had grabbed the wheel and threatened to crash the car, and she was scared. So she pulled over to the side of the road, and I told her I was very proud of her for doing that, because if you're ever scared, pull over and make whoever that is get out of the car, right? So she had sent a text message to his mom saying, Dom is scaring me. He needs to get out of my car. He's not getting out of my car. If he doesn't get out of my car, I'm calling my dad. He tried to crash the car and hurt me, right? So then there's that one, and then so there's that.
Was that the same day the kid, a witness said that she said she was going to do that? He heard that.
Yes.
So a witness is saying he heard it, but yet she texts Dom's mother saying that it was Dom who was acting up that day.
If you read the transcripts and compare it with the text messages, something is amiss.
Yeah, ma'am, your brain is amiss. You are literally, oh my god. Okay, we found it. She now thinks that it's Dom who's threatening to crash the car the entire time. Because of a text message that Mackenzie sent Dom's mom about this. Somewhere? Huh? Ma'am, explain. I fucking can't. I'm literally, I don't know how much more I can take of this. I'm not going to go through much more of this. Let's randomly skip to here. Let's see what happens, and then I'm probably going to call it. What the
She lived in both places, and I'm going to read something too, and this is going to make me cry even harder, okay? She lived here, and she lived there. Oh my god, I'm going to cry. So one of my favorite things to do was I was helping them bridge the gap from their teenage relationship to a much more bigger, like a mature one, right? So
I'm sorry, did anybody else get the fucking creeps? I'm trying to bridge my daughter's relationship with her teenage boyfriend into an adult relationship as they've been together for 6 years. Surely they know how to evolve the relationship on their own. Also, if a relationship can't handle evolving on its own, it's probably not the relationship to be in. What the fuck? Why do parents do this? Okay, BS, my brother's ex-wife is an abusive asshole. She would hit him, throw things at him, call names, threaten him, etc., but would go around telling friends and family that she was the victim. That sounds a lot like what Mackenzie's doing. Kenzie is literally the same. She is the abuser that cries victim. Yes. Yes, she is. Yes. Yes, she is. Oh, this is all fucking creepy.
So we would go over there, and I helped them plant a garden. We were like a little compost bin, and I helped him go to Costco and get a blender, a Vitamix blender, which he was so mad about because it didn't grind ice. But anyway, so it was really fun to watch them. I'm sorry.
So grossed out.
It's really fun to watch them bridge the gap from their teenage life to their more mature adult life, because they've already spent together nearly 4 years, right? So they were going to the next phase. So she wasn't like living there really full time. It was like both, like bridging, and she was almost 18, right? So it's not abnormal for people to start their life like when they're 18 plus, right? Because they'd already been together for so long, right? And he was part of our family, so it wasn't even abnormal for me because he just was. He was a part of us, right? So that part was like very natural. It was like a seamless, natural transition for me because that's the way it was anyway.
If it was a seamless, natural transition for everyone, why the fuck did you feel the need to help them bridge this transition between teenage relationship to adult relationship? What is this awkward? I'm okay.
So,
all right. Sorry, hit my earbud, my earbud for the wrong reasons there. I am officially grossed out. This mother freaks me absolute fuck out. You guys want to finish watching this interview, you're more than welcome to, but she absolutely infuriates me. So I'm probably going to call it here. This has actually been quite a fun format to kind of just go into things and deep dive and see what's going on. I'm really enjoying this format. Next week Monday, we'll do the same thing with a new case. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm going to just pop this in chat for now. There it is. If you want to go and watch the rest of the interview, you guys can. It's there. This woman irritates the fuck out of me. I don't know. Her parents are weird. They're too attached to her and overly close. Yes. Yes, like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've had therapists turn around and tell me on numerous occasions that me and my mother have a very codependent relationship. I understand that, okay? But that's because my mom's my best friend, but we're not like this. Like, not like this. Like, I love my children. But, like, I'm not getting involved in that. That is their thing. Maybe I'm biased because I was born in the 90s. My parents threw me to the wolves, but her parents are crazy as fuck. Agreed. Like, my parents threw me to the wolves too. Like I can't deal. That's overly attached. That's a bit too fucking weird. I don't wanna ever deal with parents like that. I'm sorry, no. No, I'm okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I have a son, and I'm at the stage, like, he's 9 months old, 10 months old now. Okay, and I'm at the stage of, like, still cutesy, he's adorable, no girl's ever gonna be good enough for him, like, he's gonna be, like, cute little Prince Charming for the rest of his life, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm in that phase. I'm allowed to have the delusional phase, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna carry that into his teen years and ruin his fucking life. Okay, I also have 2 daughters. Doesn't mean I'm gonna carry my, like, you're never gonna get married to any man, blah, 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 into their teen years and ruin their fucking life. No, I'm joke about it now. I'm not gonna get into that, like, no. No. Absolutely fucking not. That is so weird. Ugh. Anyway, guys, we need a little bit of a palate cleanser before we completely end this off. So, as a fantastic little palate cleanser, I'd like to tell you guys that I appreciate you being here. This has probably been a really long live stream for everyone. It's been long for me, but it's been a really fun deep dive. I've enjoyed it a lot. Tomorrow we will probably play a little bit of Outlast because I will go back to my normal gaming schedule tomorrow just so that we can figure out what we're doing for next week's case. And I'm working on something at the moment. So if you are part of my Discord, I just want to put out this at the moment. If you get into the Discord, you go all the way to the bottom. There is a Q&A section, the very last one. Okay, I am looking for unhinged questions. Okay, I'm willing to answer pretty much any question you have out there. Okay, and it doesn't have to be about me. It can literally be any question. It can be like if, you know, an alien was on Earth and you were non-verbal, how would you explain oxygen to the alien? It could be like weird things like that. I need it for I'm gonna say a show that I'm gonna be putting on. It's gonna be quite fun. So I need a bunch of really weird questions, and I kind of want to bring you guys on board and involved with this and kind of have fun with it. So you can ask me questions about, like, my personal things, like color I like, food I like, whatever, that type of thing. Or you can ask me random alien questions like that one. Keep in mind that I do have a PhD in absolute dumbassery, so you're more than welcome to ask me science questions. I will answer them with the utmost confidence of being wrong. I know this. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. I can't wait. I think it's going to be fun playing Outlast. We should hopefully be almost done with it. I hope. And then later on this week, we will be playing more of Call of the Sea. I'm quite excited to get through that. The game is absolutely amazing story-wise, and I cannot wait to get into the second one.